Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola. Hope you guys are all doing well. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button right now and helping me hit 150k. That's the next target. Get hitting that subscribe button. But we're back for another Manchester United news video. I want you guys to get all your thoughts in the comments below. We've got a lot to get stuck into today. Not only have we got a bit of transfer news, we're talking De Jong, we're talking Alex Telles, but also we've got some quotes from Dean Henderson and quotes from Erik Ten Hag that are, there's a lot to get stuck into there. So we're going to get stuck into those very, very shortly. But as I said, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, getting all your thoughts in the comments below. And just another heads up as well, that over on twitch.tv/AdamMcKola, we'll be going live discussing football subjects for an extended period over there, and also playing some poker as well, occasionally on my own, occasionally with the likes of Rory and Elliot. So head over to twitch.tv/AdamMcKola and follow and subscribe over there as well. But as I was saying, let's get stuck into these Dean Henderson stories first. Well, I say stories, it's quotes from Dean Henderson. Now, I'm going to read them out and react as we go. As you know, Dean Henderson's currently on loan at Nottingham Forest, a season-long loan. And he said to TalkSport, "To be honest, it's probably been the toughest 12 months of my career. It was frustrating because I turned down so many good loans last summer for that reason, and they would not let me go. Now, I can understand his frustrations at being at Man United, not getting a real opportunity, especially at one stage when it looked like De Gea wasn't doing too well, do you know what I mean? And we kind of all expected Dean Henderson to come in. He didn't really get an opportunity. I can understand his frustration at that time." He then went on to say, "The conversation I had coming out of the Euro squad was, you're coming back here to be the number one. I got COVID, came back, so I should have still been the number one. But then nobody followed through what they had told me. To sit there for 12 months. First of all, you got COVID. De Gea started playing well, playing better, kept you out of the team. It's unfortunate, but it happened. To sit there for 12 months is criminal, really, at my age. I was fuming. I told the hierarchy that I need to be playing football and to let me go. And I was almost gone before the manager, Ten Hag, came through the door. I have not spoken to him since. I worked hard on and off the pitch to keep improving day in, day out. And now I am looking forward to the season with Nottingham Forest." First of all, I can understand his frustrations at not playing football and not being allowed to leave to play football. At his age, he needs to be playing regularly. He had a decent time at Sheffield United. He came back to United, he had a few opportunities. Now, I was one of those people that thought he should have had more opportunities. But also, when he did get opportunities, I remember him making one or two errors, particularly walking out of the goal to let Mo Salah score. I don't know what was going on there. It's not like he was perfect. Now, I think he has a few attributes that are better than David De Gea. David De Gea trumps him in most areas, but there's a few attributes Dean Henderson's better at. But he's never played for Manchester United and never made me think he's our number one. Yes, I would have thought he should have had a better opportunity, but I've never actually thought he's number one now, like put him in right now. And I think with that being said, you can't really complain that much, and especially when there's then talk about you being a potential leak. And I'm not, like, he's running his lips already to TalkSport. Like, I'm not surprised that he was a leak, at Manchester United. If you tell me Dean Henderson was leaking a load of shit to the press, I wouldn't be surprised. Because he seems to have it in him. Now, I understand your confidence, but there seems to be an arrogance there. And at the end of the day, if you really wanted to play for Manchester United as much as you say you do, Ten Hag's a new manager. You left before he got through the door. What does that say? And whilst you may have been let down by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's not here anymore. He may have made you a promise, didn't deliver on it. Alright, cool. It's a new manager. So if you really wanted to play for Man United, stick about. If you're so good, prove it. The manager will pick you, I'm sure. Hasn't done that. So I kind of find his whining unnecessary, to be honest. Just be quiet, play your football, try and earn your spot back at Man United. But you're burning your bridges. Leaking shit last season. Running your mouth now. I can't see him coming back to Manchester United. And to be honest, I'm not really that disappointed. Another player that we may not see play for Manchester United is Cristiano Ronaldo. May not see him play for Man United again, although he's running out of options. And we saw after the game against Rayo Vallecano that Cristiano Ronaldo left early with a number of other players. I think I saw Delô pictured. I haven't seen any of the other players that were there or pictured or left early, but I know there were others. And we heard different stories about Cristiano Ronaldo leaving, whether he was allowed to or not. And Erik Ten Hag has pretty much confirmed he wasn't allowed to. He's been speaking to Viaplay Sport, and he says, on the players leaving early, including Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't accept this. I certainly don't accept this. I think this is unacceptable for everyone. We are a team and you have to stay until the end. So those players left without the permission of the manager. Cristiano Ronaldo being one of those. Now we know what the backdrop is with Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, he wants to leave Manchester United. We've seen how he acted when he was speaking to the manager on the pitch. Not great. We then see him leaving early. Alright, a few of the players left with him. But he's an experienced head. He knows better. And he could, you know, have a sway on those other players. I know Low was one of them that left. Maybe he was swayed to leave. You know, Ronaldo said, I'm off. And he was like, alright, I'll come with you. Like, and again, you're a grown man. You got to make your own decisions. And you should all be held individually accountable. But again, we're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo on the eve, well, not long away from, you know, the Premier League returning, Manchester United returning at home. He's not going to start that game against Brighton. I think we can all agree on that one. So we're going to have more talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's just a distraction at the moment. Pre-season so far has been pretty positive under the manager. Whilst the transfers haven't been perfect and we need to do better, I think on the pitch, the manager's developing something, is building something. But this is just a distraction. Now we need strikers, we need goals. To lose Cristiano Ronaldo is not ideal, especially when you consider the board probably aren't going to replace him. But is it worth the hassle at this moment in time? I don't know. For one more season, he's going to leave anyway next season. I would just get rid now. The problem is you're running out of options. Atletico Madrid seemingly don't want him, Bayern Munich don't want him, Napoli can't afford him. Where is he going to go? So it looks like he'll be at Man United this season, but it might just be a distraction that's not what the club needs, and hopefully it can get resolved one way or another ASAP. But I'm backing the manager the whole way on this one. Talking about transfers, Frankie de Jong, we're still waiting on that one, and it looks like David Ornstein reporting Chelsea are now interested, discussing a deal with Barcelona. Whether that's something to try and speed Manchester United up, whether it's they're hijacking the deal and we're going to really see if it's because of Champions League football that he didn't want to join us. You know, various things can happen. I'm losing hope the longer this goes on that it's actually going to happen. And then when you hear things like this, you go, oh. Still, I think we wouldn't have stuck about. Surely we don't stick about unless the manager has an awareness that the player wants to join us. If we have, then we've made a big mistake because we should have been shopping elsewhere. But Chelsea currently interested in Frankie de Jong. United have a bid accepted for Frankie de Jong already. So maybe they just need to meet that, or they're going to improve on that. It's just that we haven't been able to do personal terms or agree a deal with the player because of this deferred wages issue. Or is that the issue? We're going to find out very soon, it seems. Alex Telles is also on his way to Sevilla on a season-long loan. Manchester United seemingly about to get rid of a few players. I think Alex Telles one of them. Eric Bailly's been linked with a move to Roma and Sevilla as well. Axel Tuanzebe's been linked with a move to Turkey. There's a few players that are being linked with moves. I think Brandon Williams was another one of those being linked with moves at this moment in time. United probably have a few too many defenders and a few too little attackers. You've seen what Garnacho can do. Possibly he can add something from the bench to the front three. Cristiano Ronaldo possibly going to leave. So outside of Sancho, Rashford, Marshall, you've got what? Ilanga, I don't think is good enough at this moment in time. United need players. One or two in those attacking positions. Then you look in the midfield, we still need Frankie de Jong or another. And possibly another. We're not going to get that other. And maybe that will come down to the likes of James Garner, Zidane Iqbal, Hannibal Mejbri filling that gap, you know, from the bench and in the squad, etc. But we need to get some signings done ASAP. Back the manager, and hopefully, you know, getting rid of a few players makes that a little bit easier as well. Although Telles is on loan, we'll save some money on his wages. So yeah, that's where we're at currently with transfers. De Jong, hopefully we just find out one way or another soon on this one. And Cristiano Ronaldo, Alex Telles. Let us know your thoughts on everything concerning those below. And Dean Henderson, what have you made of his comments? Anyway, until next time, I've been AdamMcKola. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribing. Come and join us over on twitch.tv/AdamMcKola as well. And I'll see you later.